I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out of my skull, God.
Such quietude is a blessing.
How much?
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry.
What now? Pay me no. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles.
Well met. Is there aught I can do for you? Good to see you.
My sword arm can use just about anybody.
There's aught to be said, east and west.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be contained.
Hasten them along.
I pray naught goes amiss.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I hear it, it turned from the high road only to vanish. It was carrying some few dozen...
What is it? Is there aught you need? Ah, I see. Thank you for giving. I shall pen my answer anon. Behind closed doors, naturally.
Some seem I drank such drink that I am drunk. Always a fresh breeze blowing.
Mayhap circumstantial contrive to enter
Townspeople.
Leave me be.
Nice place. I find it liberating to...
Best you move along. Should one of the other guards...
I only pray my watch finishes without incident. What to do about combat training? Tis our duty to see this peace protected.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melve. Melve, I say.
My watch finishes without incident.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private order.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just...
My lord, if someone...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers.
sword arm could you...
Allard, I must protest. We have much left to discuss.
Pray excuse me, Your Grace, but I'm afraid our discussion shall have to wait. There are countless pressing matters to which I must return.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Give me one good reason not to call the guard.
Many thanks. Patrick has already sent his reply. 'Twould seem my mother's tyranny has been weighing heavily on his heart. He has pledged to continue our correspondence and aid me in putting an end to my... This would not have been possible without your assistance. I am afraid I cannot offer much in the way of...
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
What is it? I'm rather busy.
I sleep on my woes.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm
just about anywhere.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
just nodded off for a moment there.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
I better get to work.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Let's be ready to give the signal.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true original. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, Much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend, but at any rate, Twisimau's search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Mel? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to... Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind, pray, take this.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I meant for fairer things.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Alright, we're predicament.
Pray they ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace.
We're here, Master. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
The wise are as discerning with eyes as the townspeople.
Such quietude is a blessing. Is there aught you require?
Whatever could you want from me? This place is very dreary.
I'd sooner stay out of that. Wait, equipment's coming. Just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. If I don't have enough to do.
I taught that dullard a lesson.
Oh, God.
I'm not taking...
About time I taught that dullard a lesson.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride.
Some of us get complacent.
little scratch on my arm.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Now.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Our soldiers need better training.
We shall await you here, Master.
Wonder if anyone else shares my souls.
It's on me to bear what young shoulders.
All this quiet makes me come all anxious.
Off to market I go.
Wish I could slow down.
Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my
It's
own.
on me to bear what young.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round here. Where to now?
This is where I come when long thoughts overwhelming.
I take pride in my company, and rightly so.
Just one last push.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like. You won't find
In here.
I've been here the whole time.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants.
Now this is a conundrum.
A fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
Such quietude is a blessing.
What's going on? Mayhap a banquet.
It was eerie. I'm surreal. Wind from all sides.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Days like this make
Bunch of dullards, the lot of them.
If I could, I'd never leave.
We have arrived.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem, congratulations. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Ds'D's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would but if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. He seems a man of import, and yet I have never... Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
Queen Regent Ds'D appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
That's odd.
Now to report...
There is much we ought to tend to. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Pray inform me when your preparations are... Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
This looks as good a place as any.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would...
Master! Pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the event, alas. Unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy, pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Grant's investigation.
Indeed. You are correct.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? There's no easy thing.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Follow me, if you would. This way, Master. Goblins, Master!
No need of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
One of us has been drenched!
What am I supposed to do about it? There wasn't patient, man.
No. That's it!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
There's no need to go the long way round when a shorter route is readily available. Follow me, Master.
Well done. I fear I must stray from the thread of our...
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
We are under attack!
This battle is ours!
There's no need to go the long way round when a shorter route is readily available. Follow me, Master. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Well done. Any beast will grow ferocious when battling with him.
Master, are you unharmed?
A flawless execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Prison has been drenched.
It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. Ice is our ally against such fiends.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Indeed, you are correct. Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing.
And I'll strike them down.
A wise strategy.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. You would leave one of your own to die. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrificing that poor soul amounts to cutting off your own arm. As Half's leader, you ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him back. Can you truly say this decision benefits your people, Jonas?
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer none of your impudence, outsider!
I, Jonas, I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any commands you... I shall follow my own will, and do what must needs be. All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Stormwind Cave.
We must fly to the aid of those in need. The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
I dare say we shan't make much progress as things stand. What say we refresh our minds as to the details of our task?